Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to LWF Saturday Night. We are here in the LWF Arena. We have a great show for you, jam-packed, headlined by a tag team title match. And we will get right down to the ring right now. And let's see what's first.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by G from the internet, weighing in at 228 pounds, the best.
Looks like we have Hykiri starting us out tonight. Hykiri, former LWF World Champion. Of course, trying to work his way back into that main event spot. Somebody looking to take down JBL here at our next pay-per-view, Spring Slam, in just 2 weeks. That Spring Slam will be the last pay-per-view of the 2K23 season. We will be moving into 2K24 with a whole new arena. Well, with all new belts and all new look. We've got some people returning. We've got some people who may be leaving. We have some people that we're still in contract negotiations with. So we don't know quite what the roster is going to look like in this next season, but it should be good. For right now, we have Hykiri, and he is taking on... We don't even have this filled out on the roster. Well, that's Dr. Bob's music. Like Hykiri is going to be taking on Dr. Bob here in this opening match. Dr. Bob's been on a bit of a losing streak as of late, so hold on a second.
Georgia, weighing in
that's
197 pounds.
That's not Dr. Bob.
Superstar.
That's who is this guy? This is not Dr. Bob. And he's being accompanied by the masked man. Is he there behind him? I can't see him. Who is this guy? Yeah, the LWF universe is not happy about this. It seems we have an imposter Dr. Bob in the arena here with us tonight. I don't know where this guy came from. I gotta assume this is one of the imposters, the fakes, the clones that we've seen pop up over the past several weeks. It's like he's going to be taking on Hykiri. And here we go. Backbreaker, neckbreaker combo by Dr. Bob. Or the man who's calling himself Dr. Bob, I suppose. Another neckbreaker. Guy certainly has done his homework because he has the moveset down really well. But I don't know who this is. He is all over Hykiri here in the beginning. Here's Hykiri creating a little bit of separation now. And the imposter Bob coming back. These imposters have become quite a nuisance here in the LWF. I don't even know, like I said, I don't know how they're getting contracts. We've tried to reach out to Commissioner Zevon, but we haven't heard anything about this from him. The only thing, in fact, we've heard from Zevon in at least 2 weeks, if not more, is just the card that gets sent to us, which is unorthodox, to say the least, for the commissioners. Usually very hands-on at every show. There's a big lariat by Hykiri. Now splits the imposter open. Hykiri now in the quarter. Oh, it looks like he was taunting the imposter doctor. Hykiri kicks now in the corner. And now going for the pin here, just a 1 count. Not enough to put Hykiri away. More kicks. Now it looks like he's stealing. Yes, the world famous Bob kicks. Stolen those as well. 1, 2, just a 2 count. The imposter's going to have to do a little bit more. We're going to have to see if we can get in touch with the real Dr. Bob and find out what's going on here. If he authorized this, if this is a relative or family member of his. Russian leg sweep by Hykiri now, going after the face of Dr. Bob. Breaks up the pin attempt. Hykiri now on the second rope, waiting for Dr. Bob to get up. Now going for it. There it is. Kinshasa off the second rope. That could be all she wrote for this imposter. As he goes 1, 2, 3, and Hykiri gets the victory over the imposter, the Dr. Bob clone. We have again seen hide nor hair of Commissioner Zevon. We don't know exactly what's going on with any of this. Just here, we're just going through the, like I said, we get sent the card for the evening via text message and email, but that is it. It's sent from the commissioner's email and text, but he has not texted back and will not answer his phone. We've even tried sending a fax, which I didn't even know the office still had a fax machine, but we've tried that as well. And still, we have heard zero. So I'm not even sure at this point if Commissioner Zevon's making the cards or what, but we're just going to continue on until something happens. We'll have to find out. Here sometime in the future, I would hope. Well, let's go down to the ring for our next match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World's Television Championship.
Here comes Popcorn Boy. Popcorn Boy challenging for the TV title. Popcorn Boy no longer able to challenge for the U.S. title now that Third Gunman was beaten in 3 times. That was the stipulation in their last match. It was a last man standing match. Popcorn Boy had several chances to win, but at the end of the day, Third Gunman was able to keep him down for the 10 count. And here comes our champion. On the title at Spring Slam. I believe it's 2 weeks. It might be only 1 week. actually. Little spring slam. I'm not sure. I haven't checked the calendar yet. I meant to before we started, but I got distracted with something else. I'm trying to get Wigvaya's entrance straight. Has not been the most fun on the face of the planet. Windham. There's the third gunman rear. He's going Wildfire Tommy Rich, but that is not Tommy Rich. That's Barry Windham taking on third gunman here in this.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 292 pounds, the Boy. And his opponent from Sweetwater, Texas, weighing in at 275 pounds. He is the world's television champion, Barry Windham.
Barry Windham, television champion. Ready to hand that title off. I'm sure Popcorn Boy would love to win that tonight. It's been a while since Popcorn Boy's held any gold here in the LWF. Very ready, Popcorn ready, and we're off to a start. Oh, big right hand by Popcorn Boy and a spine buster. Popcorn Boy right on top of Barry Windham out of the gate. That Barry, resilient, comes right back, and now Popcorn Boy takes him down. Popcorn Boy was signaling for the choke slam there, but Barry Windham now has him in a crossface. Popcorn Boy looks like he's going to get out of it. Yes, he does. Big spine buster by Popcorn Boy, puts him down just for a 1 count though. You're gonna have to do more to Barry Windham than that. Popcorn Boy taunting in the corner. Not a lot, doesn't do him a lot of good as Barry Windham catches him, and now they're out on the floor. Barry Windham back onto the apron and back inside. And back to the crossface for Barry Windham. Windham now has 2 wins under his belt, 2 defenses under his belt, I believe. If I'm correct, yes, 2 defenses. Popcorn Boy would be number 3. Looking to get 5 consecutive defenses, successful defenses, and he would take on third gunman for the U.S. title. Who knows who's going to end up taking on gunman here at the Spring Slam pay-per-view. Sir Popcorn Boy would love to get another crack at it, but he just can't. Nice clothesline by Barry Windham, going for the pin here. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Barry Windham puts away Popcorn Boy. Popcorn Boy continues to slide down the card. Both Popcorn Boy and Dr. Bob have had shots at the TV title and have not been able to capitalize. And Barry Windham is taking care of both.
Here is your winner, and still World's Television Champion, Barry Windham.
Barry Windham now 3 successful defenses Pretty sure he's going to be looking for the next one next week. I don't even know who he's facing, but excuse me. Interesting matchup coming up next. Speaking of the imposters, speaking of the clones, whatever you want to call them, we have one in our next match. Excuse me. Good Lord. Just waiting for it to load. Hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for joining me if you're actually out there. Hope you're having a great weekend. Great Saturday night, as it were. And let's get down to the ring for our next match.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 249 pounds, Crusher.
Crusher making his way down to the ring. Another former world champion. Crusher would love to get his hands on that title once again. With a win here, he could end up with a number one contendership to face JBL at the Spring Slam pay-per-view. Crusher ready to take on whoever his opponent is tonight. He's going to get a little bit of a surprise, I think. I didn't expect this match to be happening now on television. I'll say that much. Crusher now waits for his opponent. Oh no. That's right. That's what it said on the card. And that's the match we're going to get. Let's hope it's better than Jay versus Jimmy Uso at WrestleMania.
Accompanied by
we have
the Masked Man from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 249 pounds, the Big Dog.
Yep, it's the Big Dig versus the Big Dog. It's Crusher versus Crusher. Here at LWF Saturday Night, here in our third match tonight, we are getting the showdown between the real Crusher and the other Crusher. Taker, it's all the confusingness of Taker versus Taker with twice the finishing moves. Oh, I hope someone's out there hearing this. Crusher now. And here we go. It's the Battle of the Crushers. Oh, Big Dig taking it to the Big Dog. Nice DDT by Crusher to Crusher. Like the OG Crusher is in control so far. In the clone, Crusher rolls out of the ring, but OG over the top ropes. He has the crowd pumped up tonight and on his side as he takes on what he says is an imposter, what a lot of us have said is an imposter, but what the Snack Pack, who are now gone from the LWF, insisted was the real Crusher. So there's really no way to know for sure. Lots of offense from the OG Crusher here in this match. No, just a 1 count. Looked like he was going to go through for something off of the turnbuckles, but decided against it. Oh, sit down, brainbuster. Oh no, and now the big dog has reversed it, and Crusher's going to work on Crusher. Oh, a curb stomp by Crusher to Crusher. Not going for the pin here, though. Looks like he's going for a second curb stomp. There it is. And now as Crusher gets up, he starts fighting back. So 2 curb stomps, and he is back on his feet. The resiliency shown in this match is pretty awe-inspiring. Now the 10 beats of the Big Dig. Oh, springboard missile drop kick by the big dog. And now he is rolling here on the OG LWF Crusher. Sweeps the leg. Gets him into position, now going for the pin. Nope, not enough. Crusher taking on Crusher here in this match. It looked like he was going to be an end of days, but it got countered. There's an end of days by the clone, and now we've got a pin here to just a 2 count. As Crusher gives an RKO to the Big Dig, and that could be it. 1, 2, no, he kicks out. Series of right hands by the big dog. And there he goes with another stomp. That's 3 stomps that the OG Crusher has eaten in this match. Going for no. I thought he was going for the pin here, but instead, he must have one hard head because his head has been driven into that mat. RKO. Goes for the pin here, rope break though, because his arms were in the ropes and he rolls out of the ring. Another over the top dive by the OG. And now they're fighting on the outside. Now throws him back into the ring. OG Crusher on the top rope. Big elbow right to the middle of the back. Right in between the shoulder blades, but does not affect. Crusher is now, he's in control once again. Stomp to the OG. Oh, big kick. Step up Hykiri, but not really. I don't know how to put that. I think he's waiting for him to get up, and now over the top rope. He did some fancy flying in the air there, completely changed directions, 45 degrees. from his launch point to where he landed in the air. Oh, sit-down power bomb on the concrete on the outside. Crusher versus Crusher, putting on quite a show for these fans tonight. Going up to the top rope is the clone. There he goes. There's that elbow right to the small of the back. Looks like he's going to go for a pin here. Rolls him over. 1, 2, 3, and the OG Crusher has been defeated by the imposter, the clone. I don't know which is which. I mean, good Lord.
Here is your winner, the Big Dog.
Big Dog Crusher gets the win. What a strange match. What a hard match to call. There he is. The man they call Crusher. Let's go back to the go back up to the booth. Here we go. We got one more match, and then of course our main event, our tag team title match, which will take place in our main event slot tonight. But we have another guy who we thought was gone and now is returning, going up against a guy we haven't seen in a while. So this could be interesting, or it could be a dud. All we can do is find out. Wait for it to load up. Again, thanks for joining us here at LWF Wrestling. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you're interested in, of course, LWF is brought to you by the Back to the Ring podcast. Find anywhere you find your favorite podcasts. That's Back to the Ring with Dr. Bob and Rob. A bi-weekly podcast in which they talk about new events and old school wrestling from a couple of fans who've been fans for a long time. So if you're into listening to other people talk about wrestling, I'm sure you'll enjoy Back to the Ring. Thank you very much. All right, let's get down to the ring. Let's get back to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Turkey, weighing in at 220 pounds, Dizzy.
Here we go. Gabedust coming down to the ring. We haven't seen Gabedust in quite some time. We saw him last week down with Turkish Penguins. Well, thank you, Gunman, for showing up. Gabedust about to enter the ring. Of course, the Gabedust self-identifies as a Turkish Penguin. I don't know if he's Turkish or not. The penguin part is a little weird to me. I've never seen anyone who seriously identified as something other than human, but I guess, whatever. No skin off of my nose. Ask the athletic, or Dr. Zevon, Commissioner Zevon called the athletic commission to ask about penguin wrestling, and they just laughed at
by
it.
the Masked Man from Canada, weighing in at 210 pounds, Stud the Stud.
And here comes the man we thought was gone, but we can't get rid of, the cockroach of the LWF, Spud the Stud. Making his way down like any slimy, floppy-headed Canadian would. Come on, Spud, get in the ring. Nobody bought a ticket to see Spud's son. I can pretty much guarantee you that. The Disco Inferno of the LWF. But he's Canadian. We are required by law to have one Canadian on board. Or at least that's what I've heard. Again, though, as we said in the opening of the show, we have not heard from Commissioner Zevon for several weeks now. Spud the Stud going after Gabedust. We've gotten emails and texts about the card, or what's going to be on the show, but we have not heard from Commissioner Zevon on anything else, including the contract status of several of these so-called original or factual or whatever it is that the snack pack was calling them contenders. We just saw the Clone Crusher defeat the OG, or our OG LWF Crusher in our last match. Oh, and a big splash off the top rope by Spud the Stud. And in our opening match, of course, we saw the clone Dr. Bob. I don't know how else to put it. It looked like Dr. Bob, but it was most certainly not. But we haven't been able to get in touch with him. Apparently he was not scheduled to be at this show tonight. So I asked him, when asked about why there was if he knew anything about a imposter or a tribute act, he said he certainly didn't think so, and that if anybody's doing his gimmick, they need to check themselves. So I don't know exactly what's going on here. Looks just like, how does he even know what the commentator looks like? No one's ever even seen me. Spuddy all over Gabedust in this match so far. Oh, there it is, the trouble in Winnipeg. That could be the end of the match right here. Gabedust is down. 2, no, but he kicks out. Shooting Star Express. The LWF's resident lawyer. We've just got word we'll be sending a cease and desist to this imposter Dr. Bob. Of course, we'll see what comes of that. Commissioner Zevon still hide nor hair of Commissioner Zevon. We've been steadily trying to call him on the phone. As we said, we even faxed him. I didn't even know we had a fax machine in the office still, but apparently there was one back in a utility closet somewhere. That was dug up. Gabedust now coming back against Spuddy. Spuddy making his way to the apron. I don't know if this is necessarily where he wants to be. There's Gabedust now. A series of punches later, so he's going to knock him off the apron. Gabedust now out on the apron himself. Oh, this is going to hurt. Oh. Back suplex right on the apron, which if you've never heard, that is one of the hardest parts of the ring. I don't know if it's quite as hard as the post or the stairs, but it's close. It's in that. It's in the same category. Gabedust now, like he's taunting or Having a go at himself there. Spuddy gets to his feet. Double axe handle off the top rope though. And now, oh, big splash by Gabedust. Looking to put Spuddy away here, I'm sure. Oh no, Spuddy catches the foot. Big forearm by Spud. Sends Gabedust into the corner. What's Spuddy gonna do here? Oh, he's got him up. I think we're gonna see, yep. Oh no, wheelbarrow. Bulldog by Spuddy. Might have split Gabedust open there. Now Spuddy waiting for Gabedust to get to his feet. Trouble in Winnipeg number 2. That's got to be all she wrote. No. Gabedust gets arm up, gets the shoulder up, and there's trouble in Winnipeg again. Spuddy going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and there you have it. Spud the Stud defeats Gabedust in a hard-fought match. Spud the Stud steadily climbing up the United States title ranks. Could we see a Canadian challenge for the U.S. title?
Here is your winner,
Spring Slam.
Stud the Stud.
Anything's possible. This is Spuddy. Spud the Stud has been is 3-1 since coming back to the LWF. Now, let's go back and get this final match loaded up. This tag team title match between one of the a team that got a shocking win the other week in the tag team champions, a rematch, if you will. This is I looked at this one and I really couldn't believe it, but then again, you know, you get it, even if it's a sneaky win, a win's a win, and a win over the champs, that goes a long way. Like I said, all we've gotten is the cards. We've just gotten the lineup of what's going to be on TV. So, yes, it's a tag team, a tag match. All right, here we go. Tag team titties. Here they come. The Mulkey brothers getting a tag team title match here on LWF Saturday Night in the main event. Mulkey Mania running wild in the LWF universe. And here comes their opponents. It's not, everybody isn't Tommy Rich. Here comes Bam and Dave. And Tommy Bronx. The North-South connection. The LWF Tag Team Champions. I gotta say, I've been working on some of the creator wrestlers for the 2K24 season. And there's going to be some surprisingly tough individuals that haven't really been much with the previous season.
Tag team match set for one fall and is for the World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 450 pounds, the B-Team! And their opponents at a combined weight of 546 pounds, they are the World Tag Team Champions, the Coalition!
Here we go as they hand off the belts. The Mulkeys versus the North-South Connection in a tag team title match in the main event. Please don't make me regret putting a tag title match in the main event. Because these things can be long and forget that. I'm glad they fixed the tag team mechanics for 2K24 though. Messed around with them, we haven't had not nearly as many run-ins. I think there's actually an engine in it that prevents consecutive run-ins or something like that. I don't know exactly how it works, but the tag team matches are a lot smoother and the run-ins aren't as ridiculous, I guess I should say. The pin saves. You don't have, I don't think you're going to see Mus Dudley flying across the ring at 100 miles an hour to make a save. When Must has a movement speed of like 25. Now back body drop to Bill Mulkey. No, that's not, that's Randy Mulkey. Excuse me. Bill's on the apron there. Double axe handle right to the back, and Bama Dave in control so far in this match. Oh, spears it right through the ropes to the floor, and now going after Bill Mulkey here. Oh, DDT to the apron. The self-proclaimed hardest part of the ring. Bama Dave working over Randy Mulkey on the outside. Randy Mulkey getting a little bit of separation there and now throws Bama Dave back into the ring. Randy Mulkey once again getting in control now, grabbing Bama Dave by the hair into the top turnbuckle. The Mulkey's starting to roll here in this match. Big right hand by Bill Mulkey to Bama Dave. Shoots him off into the ropes. Dave runs into the referee, who immediately takes a bump. Oh, nice suplex by Bama Dave going for the pin here. One, and Bill Mulkey kicks out. He didn't tap out, kicked out. Tommy Bronx now coming in. Tommy Bronx sent into the rope. Nice arm drag by Bill Mulkey. Now going over and tagging in his brother Randy. Randy Mulkey coming in. Series of right hands and chops by Randy Mulkey to Tommy Bronx, takes him down. Ooh. Knee right to the elbow joint. Grinding that elbow into the canvas. Randy Mulkey showing a little bit here. Here we go, going for the pin. 1, 2, and of course Bama Dave flies across the ring to break it up. Someone in the chat saying he's praying to, I guess that's supposed to be Zeus. Isn't Zeus Z-E-U-S? Or do we have Crusher in the chat posing as third gunman? Who knows? All four men were in the ring there for a second. Now Bama Dave's thrown out. I'm guessing Tommy Bronx is the legal man. Action friend. He's handsome Jimmy Valiant. That would be a fun guy to have in the LWF. The Boogie Woogie Man. And here we have Tommy Bronx on the outside with Randy Mulkey. Big right hands by Tommy Bronx taking Randy Mulkey down. Count of 6. 7 count. Are they going to beat the count, or are they going to win via count out here? Tommy Bronx. Randy Mulkey still up against the grate. It looks like that's going to be what happens unless Tommy goes to the outside. Nope, that's it. The Mulkeys lose via, well, that's, I don't know about that. I hope that Commissioner Zevon, wherever he is, if he's out there, sees this, and maybe we can get a rematch between these two teams, because that's not, I mean, I get it. It's a, you know, it's a win. It's a clean win. Technically it's a clean win, but it's not a satisfying win. I'm sure the Mulkeys aren't happy losing like that. We'll see what we can do about that. For right now, for tonight, Bama Dave and Tommy Bronx remain your LWF Tag Team Champions. So that's that until next week. And next week we might have a tag team title rematch. Who knows what's going to be on the card? I'm sure the TV title will be defended, and maybe Spud will continue his rise. Who knows? We've got one more week till LWF Spring Slam. I believe we have one more week. I'm pretty sure. And till then, in the words of my good friend Arn Anderson, it's been your pleasure. So long.